Hi, it's Paul back from Kelso Cooks again. So this is for mummypages.ie for all those mothers out there wanting to put a simple two-tier cake together for any kind of occasion. It can be a christening, it could be a wedding, it could be a birthday, whatever the occasion might be. It could be a Friday if you just want a cake. So what we're going to do now is we're going to learn how to stack a cake. So if you already have a sponge like we have here, which is just a plain Victoria sponge with some buttercream, and you want to put another tier on top, you have to remember that this next tier is going to be quite weighty. So if you were to put it straight on top of this here without any of these dowels that go into it, it just means that's going to squash down eventually onto it, and it can sort of puff out your sides and take away the look of your tidy cake. So we have these here which are called dowels. Now they come in two forms, either plastic or timber. I prefer to use the plastic ones for the sheer fact they're far easier to cut. So what we want to do is you get a rough guide just by weighing it up here, measuring it up, of where you want to cut the dowel. So if we say there, and then we get a pair of scissors, and we're going to just score the dowel around. Just with the scissors, don't try and go too deep, and theoretically it just snaps. So I'm just going to push this down in. So what we can do is, it's a smaller tier obviously going on top. This is a 9-inch cake and we're going to have a 6-inch tier going on top. Okay, so you'll roughly know where the dowel should go in. So I'm going to put 4 in. So I'm going to put one here, 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 and here. And all those dowels are going to do is take the weight off the top tier that it won't be pushing down. So we'll just push our first dowel in, just carefully down in. Let's hit the board. So again, we'll just measure. Again with the scissors, just around. And snap. Now I'm just going to actually, while I have it here, I'll just measure all the same. Just spin it around on the scissors. And the last one. Now if you're doing a 2-tiered, 3-tiered, 4-tiered, 16-tiered cake, this is basically what you do for each layer up. Think of it as a little bit of scaffolding for your cake. So we'll just put the other dowels in now. And there we have our dowels in. Now if you're ever doing a cake that you're bringing to a different kind of venue, or if it's for somebody else, just always remind them that there is dowels in, so when they go to cut it, that they're not giving out a slice that's got a little bit of plastic in it. So I'm just going to, a little bit of corn flour in the hands again. And then you'll have a card on your second tier here, and you just add that on top. So we're just going to put a little bit of buttercream on, or you can use the piping gel again, or you can use royal ice and jam, anything at all, just to give it a bit of adhesive, something to stick it. And carefully just put the next tier on, and we can just firm that down with our smoother. And as you can see there, I can push fully down in that and it's not doing anything to the bottom tier. It just takes the weight off that. Oops. Now, there we have our 2 tiers put together. When we come back now, I'm just going to show you how to make very simple handmade roses, just to decorate the top.